Everybody, it has been a month. April, what is 2025? What is it? Do you all know? Because this has been a weird, wacky year. So it's Romania Black, and I'm giving you all an update from May. As you can tell, my voice is like 95% back. So April has been one of the busiest, fastest months of the year so far for me. I was prepping to go with my team that I help coach to our national tournament, which we're gone 8 to 9 days for. We did very good. I was proud of my team. We did really well in the competition. And then when I came back, I got a sinus infection. Which never happens. So I knock on wood, am usually like really healthy. And I just got this nasty sinus infection that caused me to lose my voice for 4 days. And I want to say first and foremost, thank you to everybody, because I put a video out about a week or two ago, depending on whether you're on Patreon or YouTube, whether you saw it or not, given what time. And I just was so overwhelmed with anxiety and not meeting up to expectations. And you all were so kind and so gracious, and your support, your kind words, your affirmations, everything you offered was just so overwhelming and humbling. And it really made me feel loved and felt validated, and it was okay to take that time off. And I'm someone that, to get stability in my life, I like organization. Organization and order gives me like relief from stress. So when things are thrown out of whack, it becomes immediately like, it can be an overwhelming anxiety, which when I was younger, I didn't have. So I don't know, as you get older, you think, a lot of people think that as you get older, you have less anxiety. Not always the case. So I'm really appreciative of everyone on Patreon, of everyone on YouTube who have been so kind in their comments, their DMs, and stuff on the Discord. You all have been amazing, and I am very humbled and grateful to have people like you in my life, whether it's through the internet or whatnot, because that's really important. So thank you. You all are amazing and valid and worthy, and I appreciate your love and kindness. So thank you. That means a lot for you to go out of your way to say kind words to somebody you've never met in the flesh. So that's very sweet. Thank you very much. You all are awesome. With that being said, I am starting to feel better. I will say, Bochi the Rock, episode 2, if you want to see Romania at her worst, that was the episode that broke the straw on the camel's back. I was like, oh, that's when we need to stop. So I'm going to apologize for Bochi the Rock episode 2. Romania's voice was shot that episode, but don't worry. I promise it will not be as bad from there on in. That's like the worst episode ever, so I'm sorry. But with that being said, I have had this last year, as I've talked about in previous videos, a lot go on this last year where I've kind of put my health to the wayside, both mentally and physically, for the sake of work and for the sake of the channel. And taking a few days off and then getting all of your support and affirmations that it's okay, that has kind of told me that I need to maybe prioritize myself a little bit more. So I am going to be working the rest of this year and moving forward to try to sort some things out to help make my mental and physical health better. And I've got a lot of private stuff going on, which I'm not going to talk about, but I definitely have taken your words to heart. So I'm going to keep creating content. Don't worry. And I'm back on track now, full steam ahead. But one thing is, I had gotten into my mind based on what other content creators do. They're like, oh, well, we prep like 4 weeks in advance, which sounds great. Gives you a great cushion if you're sick or something like that. But I kept getting bogged down by work and other things and physical health things that I wasn't able to keep up with those 4 weeks ahead. And it was generating more anxiety than just saying, hey, just be a week ahead or a few days ahead and it's okay. So you guys have all confirmed to me that that's all right. So I'm going to try to keep working to record a little bit ahead, but I'm not going to make it my primary focus anymore. There's a lot of things I want to do this summer, like go outside and do things and then come back and record. I've planned 2 trips this summer. I've planned a trip for a week with my friends that I've cemented down, which is crazy. I usually am not gone for a week, but I'm like, I'm going to try to get all those reactions done ahead of time, but I'll keep you all updated on what that's like. And then my brother and I are going to an anime convention, which I've not been to an anime convention in years. So my brother's a really private person. And so I'm not going to say what convention it is because I want him and I to have a sibling trip and enjoy it and not, have I doubt that would happen, but I don't want people like following me or stalking. That's weird. Not that people would do that, but I want my brother and I just to have a trip where we enjoy. But I will definitely be taking videos. It's a convention I've never been to before. So my brother and I'll be taking photos and videos, and I'll probably do a video about it when I get back and tell you all what it's like and if it was a convention worth going to, etc. So that'll be fun. But I'm excited to plan some things out with my brother to do things that give me some mental clarity and I think will help make the reactions and my energy even better than before. So I'm excited about that. That should be a lot of fun. But yeah, so besides that, I'm already, summer is the one time a year where I have the less work obligations. So I have more time to do things on the channel and have fun. And so I have lots of little science, like summer projects, video essays planned that I want to work on to hopefully have out between June and August. So those are my plans. We'll see how that goes. And then I want to do a couple of summer live streams, not as many as last year maybe, but a couple. And so I'm going to be reaching out to Patreon to ask about the subjects of those live stream. I'm going to be reaching out to Patreon and YouTube to ask about, when do you want me to have those live streams? What days and times work best because of time zones? And I'll try to do my best to accommodate for as many as possible. So I'm going to be reorganizing. I was going to reorganize this back wall and everything over winter break after Christmas, but some of those plans fell through because of cost. And so I've reshuffled some things around. So over the summer, I'm going to be redoing this room. It's going to be a project. And then just lots of things I have planned that I want to, because I'm coming up on this being my 5th anniversary of the channel coming up. So I want to kind of prep for that. And I'm almost to 12,000 subscribers, which is awesome. I'm super excited about that. So yeah, just lots of things in the works. And as far as extras go, we'll talk about that with the schedule here in a second. But as far as extras go, I may give a poll out on Patreon to determine what kind of extras you want to see from me over the summer. So in May, there will be some polls to come. So just brace yourselves on Patreon and on YouTube for that. So that's going to be a thing. I've also had a lot of people comment, like in the past month, about doing manga reactions. So coming up in July, there's a lot of series that the stars are aligning, and a lot of series are going to be catching up around July. So there'll probably be a poll maybe around June if it's not in May. I'll talk about in the June update video about a manga reaction poll. But I've had a lot of people comment about asking if I would read like Sasaki to Miyano or Harana to Kagura, or doing Chainsaw Man's manga or Dan to Dan or Dungeon Meshi. Here's the thing. I like being anime only for series like Dan to Dan, Chainsaw Man, Jujutsu Kaisen. I like being anime only for those because I really like the anime series. And here's the thing, it's kind of a double-edged sword. If I do manga reactions, I probably won't do anime reactions because I like to be surprised. So the only exception is if I finish an anime and decide to go back and look at the manga. So for example, Bloom Into You, Land of the Lustrous, Attack on Titan, when I finished the anime for those series, I came back and did the manga because I wanted to finish it. And I was really, really intrigued. But with other series, I'm like, if you want the anime reactions, you just gotta be patient with me. And I'm a patient person, so I can wait. There's so many other anime out there I can watch in the meantime that doesn't bother me. But I just wanted to clarify because a lot of people have asked about, am I gonna read, the manga in between seasons? And I'm like, no, I want to watch the anime. So I hope that that's okay. Now, for example, Blue Period is a series that I don't know anything about, except a lot of people said they would rather see me do a Blue Period manga reaction than an anime reaction. And I've had some people say that for a series like Tokyo Ghoul, they'd rather see me do a manga reaction than an anime reaction. And so, or they'd rather have me do the manga first and then the anime. So in those cases, I think that I would maybe this summer in July, when we get one series wrapped up, do a manga poll, see if people want me to read a certain manga, and then go from there. But we'll see, because by that point, I've finished Land of the Lustrous, Berserk is caught up, so I don't have any other manga that I'm reading right now, unless it's like a random one-shot that's commissioned. So we'll talk about that in a moment. But anyway, so there might be a poll in June about that. We'll see. So yeah, and then as far as Dungeon Meshi goes, we'll talk about Dungeon Meshi, aka Delicious in Dungeon, down below. But I want to say 2 things about that show before we dive into that. Well, 3 things actually about Delicious in Dungeon. first of all, in May, there may be some leftovers videos on Patreon as a Patreon exclusive. So there were a couple recipes that because I was sick or because I was traveling, I didn't have time on the show to actually make. So I may do those in May as like a little follow-up video because there are some recipes I'm kind of interested in trying. So I may do videos about those in May. That might be happening. 2, I was lied to on the internet. Fake news. I was told back when I was about 8 or 9 episodes in that season 2 of Dungeon Meshi was starting in November. So the last couple of episodes on the channel, I've been like, yeah, in November, we're going to have season 2 of Dungeon Meshi. And then on Discord this week, I say something about that and everybody's like, no, it's not confirmed. And I was like, what? So then I go back and look and I can't find it anymore. So it's been retracted. So I was lied to. So hopefully it manifests and it does come in November because that would be great. But yeah, so I don't know when season 2 of Dungeon Meshi is going to come. I'm going to watch it week to week when it does happen. And I'll probably do the whole leftovers idea for season 2. I talk about it in episode 22. So go watch episode 22 of Dungeon Meshi to hear that concept. And then finally, Dungeon Meshi is going to be caught up mid-month in May. And I originally was going to use the spinning wheel of fate that is off screen over here to pick the winner. But as of right now, as I'm recording this update, there have been on Patreon, as far as the nominations for short series to replace Dungeon Meshi, there's been about 115 nominations. So I've got a whole process of how I'm breaking down those over 100 nominations to determine the replacement. So I'm going to do a whole separate video that's going to come out here in about a week or 2 on the channel that is going to tell you the replacement for Dungeon Meshi and how I came about doing so and how those remaining 100 shows are going to be filtered out over the rest of the year for the polls. So we're going to wait and see how that goes. But yeah, so anyway, as far as me being sick, one of the commissions was delayed. Another one was pushed back as well. So I'm going to have the rest of April's commissions out from Patreon, hopefully by the end of this month or early May. And then I already have the commissions for May lined out, which I'm going to talk about here in a second. But as far as the extras go, I still haven't finished Run with the Wind's novel. It's bugging me. I'm just half tempted to read the rest of it and do a review video about it because I'm about to give up getting excited and motivated to watch it and read it. So we'll see. Yono the Dawn's Volume 46 reaction. If it's not out by the time this video comes out, it will be out soon. I was going to do it and then I got sick. So it will be out at some point. Do not worry. And then we'll have polls here in a little bit to talk about the extras for summer. But I'm going to try to spend May focusing on the main shows for the channel and the commissions because I'm really excited about them. And then the extras that are going to come this summer, Patreon will kind of help determine what those will be. So we'll talk about that here in a little bit. Now, I was going to bring out mini whiteboard coon like I usually do, but it still has writing from April on there because I'm catching up. And so we're going to do it a little bit different this month. We're going to put the monthly, weekly things up here so you can see. It's going to look a little different. I'm a Taurus, so change is weird, but hopefully it'll be okay. But anyway, so starting on Mondays is going to be Word of Honor. If you like Donmai, if you like BL, if you like live action fantasy, you need to be watching Word of Honor because it's one of the series I look forward to the most, but I have to watch it on the weekends because it's like a 2-hour affair every week. And it's been so much fun. And I'm so excited to see what May brings with that series. I'm just so excited. I can't wait. Monday's Word of Honor, going to be a fun time. Tuesdays, we have Natsume's Book of Friends. We're going to be finishing up season 5 and getting into some OVAs this month. But also, since we are finishing Trigun Maximum until summer, and we're going to go on hiatus from it, and we're waiting on Dan to Dan season 2 until summer, we're going to be starting a new series. And I had a romance poll over on Patreon. Hopefully you all got to vote in it. But the series of romance that I'm going to be watching for the month of May, June, and partially in July is going to be Cherry Magic. So Cherry Magic has been recommended so many times. It's been recommended for over a year now. I have been asked to watch Cherry Magic ever since I started Janu Yaoi, and I am so excited. It's finally on the channel. It's going to be so much fun. It's a BL. I'm so excited to get some more BL on the channel. It's been forever since Janu Yaoi, so I'm super ready. So I'm hoping that you will enjoy Cherry Magic alongside me. We're going to have so much fun talking about it. I cannot wait. But yeah. Wednesdays are the Apothecary Diaries Season 2. I am living my life with the Apothecary Diaries Season 2. Unfortunately, Facebook has figured out that I'm watching the Apothecary Diaries, and it's trying to spoil me, and I have to quickly scroll past anything that is Apothecary Diaries related. I'm like, stop it, Facebook. Meta, get out. So hopefully that'll be okay, and we will avoid spoilers for Season 2, but I'm loving it so far. And then Thursdays are Chihaya Furu. I'm in love with it. I really am. I like ProZD. They're one of my favorite like English dub voice actors and YouTube presences, and they love Chihaya Furu. And I'm just like, it is so good so far. I'm only 6 episodes in, but I am loving it. So hopefully, if you like sports anime, if you like romance, if you just like coming of age slice of life series, you should be watching Chihaya Furu. It's amazing. Love it so far. And then Fridays, we are going to be finishing up Dungeon Meshi Season 1 this month, which is crazy. I've been watching it for almost 24 weeks now. And then there'll be a video next week on the channel that will talk about the replacement and the process. It's like conclave at this point. It's like the process of selecting a new pope almost, of selecting the replacement for Dungeon Meshi. R.I.P. Pope Francis. R.I.P. So that's going to be interesting. But I haven't chosen the replacement for Dungeon Meshi as I'm recording this. So you don't know. I don't know. We'll all find out together next week. It'll be great. But also in the Fridays of this month, we're going to be doing the commissions over on Patreon. So we have 4 commissions already for Patreon this month, for the month of May. If slots open up, you just got to keep... I am so thankful and grateful for you all, because I really thought that the commission tier would just be like a 1-month thing and then people would be like, whatever. No, y'all come out and showed up, and people are like, no, I'm keeping this commission spot till you watch every movie that I want you to watch. And I was like, okay, so thank you. All of my love, but you'll just have to keep checking Patreon and seeing if there's a spot. There's 4 spots open in the commission tier. If a spot opens up, you just got to snag it, because people come in and take it like it's candy. But the series that we're watching this month, we're going to be starting out with a manga one-shot, my first manga one-shot commission. Nicholas has recommended Love Letter, which I have watched that one. I won't spoil anything, but it's good. It's a good time. So, and it's not a long commission, but it's a good one. So I'm really excited for that to be out. And then El Freya gave me a list of movies that they wanted to see me react to and give commentary to. And the first one that drew my attention was a movie that I have seen, but it is one of my favorite movies of all time. So it's my birthday month. So you know what we're going to be doing for my birthday month? We're going to watch motherfucking Jurassic Park. The 1993 OG, Dr. Grant, Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum. We're going to be watching Jurassic Park. I am so excited. It's one of my favorite movies. I can't wait to gush about it. I can't wait to talk about it. I can't wait to geek out about it. I cannot wait with you all. Thank you, Elfreya. Best birthday gift is me getting to talk about Jurassic Park. It's going to be so much fun. And then Shimoyama has commissioned My Miracle. So I'm going to be watching that. And then Sunspots has commissioned Sweet Bean from 2015. So again, Sweet Bean and My Miracle, I have no clue what they're about. It's going to be a complete surprise. Jurassic Park, I'm so giddy about it, and I haven't even watched it again yet, but I was just like, yes. And then Love Letter is just great. So I hope you enjoy the commissions for this month. They should be a lot of fun. So, but yeah, I have one thing to unbox that I'm pretty sure I know who it's from. But this month should be a really good time. And May is one of my favorite months, not only because it's my birthday month, but it's the start of summer. It's the start of my summer hours. I get to have more time to be outside. I am definitely a summer and fall person, so I like being outside. And so I'm really excited about that. But I hope you all have some fun summer plans as well. Take care of yourself. Get outside if you can. I'm going to be wearing lots of sunscreen because this Victorian skin needs it. And so, but I'm really excited for what I have planned for summer. I got some good stuff in the works. So it's going to be exciting to see it all come together. But anyway, so I have this box. If you're not sticking around for the unboxing, thank you. But it's only one thing, so it shouldn't be too crazy. I believe this is from Plore. I believe this is from one of my moderators. They said they were sending a book that could be a potential reaction later on. So we'll just see what that is like. Oh, ho, ho. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Heck yes. So, Kaleidoscope of Death. Ooh. I'm not gonna read the back cover, but that is a hand through a door and an eyeball, and that is a raven, and that looks really freaking cool. So nice. Thank you, Plore. Thank you so much. I'm really excited about this. This was one that was recommended. Word of Honor did win this round, but this is definitely going to be one that's going to come on the future recommendations. So we'll see. But thank you so much. I'm so excited. But yes, so lots of things planned. I am feeling better. And so I am really excited for the stuff to come this summer. I hope you all are as well. But with that being said, thank you all so much for your support. Honestly, the moderators have been amazing this month. They've been so kind and supportive. So thank you, Plore. Thank you, Be Happy. Thank you, Geen, for helping out as well. I know that it's been a lot of work, and Truck and Geen have helped out with Dan to Dan. It's been a lot of work, and I appreciate you all volunteering your time and your efforts and being so kind. But I have lots of things planned for summer. I know there's some Blue Lock stuff in the wings that might be happening June and July. There are video essays that I'm working on that may be out in June and July. And who knows, there may be, when I lost my voice, I started doing a reading and scripting of a video that's going to be about a Donmai that I would normally never react to, but might be talking about. And that video might be like 4 hours long. So we'll see. But yeah, anyway, I'll leave y'all in suspense. Hopefully you check out and see which series replaces Dungeon Meshi. That video should be out next week. But otherwise, thank you all so much for your support and your kindness. If you're over on Patreon, there's going to be polls headed your way in the next couple of weeks. If you're on YouTube, there might be a community post or two with the polls, so keep your eyes out for that. But as always, thank you so much for your kindness. I'm coming up on 5 years, on starting my 5th year on the channel, and that means so much to me that you're still here watching. So I hope you all have a wonderful May. Please stay safe, take care, and yeah, I'll be back very soon with some more reactions. Bye.